take one, A mark.
B mark.
Action.
Wait! I am completely in the wrong movie. I am so sorry.
Okay, so I do want to build on top of the story that came out yesterday in the John Campea show. It's been reported, according to a lot of sources, that the way that Avengers Doomsday is going to be starting is there will be a scene between Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man fighting against Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and the rest of the X-Men. Now, if you guys have no idea why even in the first place they would be fighting, like why would they even be together in the same scene, let's remember that Doomsday in Secret Wars, it is all about incursions, okay? You have to remember that specific word. It is incursions. What are incursions? It's basically when two universes are about to collide together. In other words, you're going to be seeing in your perspective another Earth collide against your Earth, two different realities. And the only way you can save your own reality is by killing off the other Earth, by defeating whatever heroes are on that specific Earth. So they are forced to fight against one another because they are forced to defend their own reality with the people that they do love and the people that they know. There is no amount of heroism that can reverse this process. You have to fight. You have no other choice. It's all about which universe is going to survive, meaning which one is going to defeat the other. And in this case, it is about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man going up against the X-Men, and to be more specific, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. This is exactly how they're going to be setting up Doomsday from the very beginning. And the reason why this seems so colossal, why they're willing to put in the two most legendary heroes that we all know in the first scene of Doomsday is because they want to make sure that this is what's at stake. Not even the legacy characters are going to be safe. And they want us to know what are the ramifications, what is the true story, what are these heroes fighting for? And what better way to do that but to put these two characters going up against each other. And here's the thing, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is not going to be alone. It has also been reported that Dr. Octavius is going to be fighting with Spider-Man, meaning he's going to be defending his universe alongside with Spider-Man, because in No Way Home, they have reconciled. Everything is okay. And Dr. Octavius is not going to want to see his reality go extinct. He will help Spider-Man. And so it's going to be amazing to see how that does play out. Like, they're going to give us a battle between Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man from the very start, when we all thought that maybe we could potentially see this in Secret Wars. But no, they're going to get in with a big bang. And here's another crazy part. If you're going to tell me that Magneto is also going to be in the X-Men and he's going to be fighting up against Spider-Man's universe, do you guys realize that Doc Ock has metal tentacles? And do you know who can control all metal? That is Magneto. So can you imagine that fight already? And what also seems so unfair is the fact that the whole group, the whole X-Men, you're talking about like 8 to 10 people going up against Spider-Man and Doc Ock. Like, hopefully they throw in the Green Goblin as well, because goddamn bro, that does not seem fair. 8 versus 2 based off what we have been saying, like that just sounds insane to me. And yes, you might have guessed it, but the most probable outcome is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's reality is going to be annihilated. It's going to be decimated to the freaking ground. And Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is going to be witnessing all of the people that he knows, especially with Mary Jane, maybe even his daughter or whatever, his son, they're going to go extinct. They're going to go out of reality. And can you imagine from his perspective how he's going to be feeling? It's going to hit us home, bro. And we're going to be feeling some sort of way. It's also been said in the report that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, when he is about to go extinct and the X-Men do win, the TVA comes in last minute to save this specific Spider-Man. And so can you imagine Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man getting pulled out from his reality, going to the TVA, and now he's there? Like, I can't even imagine what's going to happen next from there. Like, is he going to be recruited as part of the multiverse team? Is he going to be meeting Loki as well? The crossovers amazes me so much. You can do so much there. And we also have a lot of other details in regards to how this specific scene is going to unfold, because I don't know if you guys remember, but there is this teaser. Maybe you may have seen it. I mean, like, there has been a total of like 1 billion views across all 4 different teasers that has been released in the past 4 weeks. But there is this specific one in regards to the X-Men. And there was this last minute scene in that teaser with the X-Men where Cyclops was beaming the freaking sky sky. I don't know who he was aiming at, but this does seem a little contradicting, right? Like to think that, oh, okay, so if the X-Men are going to win this battle, go up against Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, then what is the whole reason why the X-Men are even getting attacked and with the X-Mansion going into destruction? Like, what's that all about? Like, I thought they were winning. Like, why is their universe getting annihilated as well? And I believe that this is just my early prediction here, that a lot of this is only trying to like fool us to make sure that we don't know exactly what is going on in this scene. I really do think that when Cyclops is beaming into the air is because he's in the universe of Spider-Man, and the Sentinels that we see in the back are not actually fighting against the X-Men. I believe the Sentinels are fighting alongside the X-Men and they're not hunting them down whatsoever. This has been another report that came out, and that fascinates me as well because it just makes total sense. Like, if you're gonna tell me that Doc Ock is gonna be siding with Spider-Man, then I would assume that yes, the Sentinels are siding with the X-Men. Like, the villains and the heroes in their own respective universes are gonna have to work together because they have nothing else. Like, why would they be fighting against one another knowing that their whole universe is gonna go extinct? It's gonna just be annihilated, eliminated, and there will be no point to just fight one another because there's not gonna be nothing right after if they don't get their shit together. So like, could we see maybe Thanos in a sequence where he does have to side with the Avengers and defend his own universe because he'll have no universe to conquer in the first place? Another leak that came out just a few hours ago was that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool will be part of the same X-Men in Avengers Doomsday, and they're both going to be in the battle going up against Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I don't get it. I just don't get it how you're going to add Deadpool, Wolverine, the rest of the X-Men, and go up against a solo Spider-Man. That's just so unfair. I hope at this point that they also include Topher Grace's Venom, if that's going to be the case, to fight alongside Spider-Man. Because how are you going to leave my boy Spider-Man alone, dude? He can't do everything himself. But I can see all of this playing out and really giving us that shock from the very beginning, because another thing that John Campea did say in his show is it's highly likely, like 100% certain, that the Doomsday sequence from the very beginning is going to be much bigger than what we saw in Batman v Superman and also in X-Men 2, right? Because we saw in Batman v Superman where, you know, Ben Affleck's Batman was trying to freaking survive and save his people while Superman was fighting against Zod in the air. And it was a very intense sequence, and it really set up what type of battle and the sole reason why Batman wanted to defeat Superman. It was intense and it was amazing. And if you're going to tell me you're going to go higher than that, I can see something like this justifying that, like Wolverine versus Spider-Man and X-Men versus the rest of the characters on whoever's going to be in the Spider-Man universe. Give me that, bro. Like, give me this movie already. Like, please, so if you're hearing this video right now, and I don't care if you don't know me, but if you ever find me like at a certain location or whatever, just put me into a coma, knock me out, just get me from behind, and then wake me up on December 16, 2026, because I just want to fast track through this whole year. I have to see this movie. I have to. But that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this sequence and whether you do actually want to see this. Do you believe this is even true in the first place? And this won't be the only Incursion battle that is going to be taking place. You're going to have to assume that maybe Earth 616 is going to have to go up against, let's just say, for example, the Fantastic Four universe, 838 or whatever. There's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of heroes going up against one another, which is the whole point of Avengers Doomsday. And Dr. Doom is going to be in the background looking at everybody go up against one another, and he's going to be playing chess. There was actually this news report stating that the first poster that is going to be coming out is going to be Dr. Doom in the background with him playing chess, and like the objects that he's playing chess with, they are Avenger characters and X-Men characters and Fantastic Four characters. So he is playing chess from behind. Like, he is that guy that is working in the background, just watching everything unfold, and most likely he's going to want to come out in the middle of nowhere and explaining that, you know, I have the answers and I have the solution towards everything, and I'm going to be creating Battle World, and that's how we're going to be getting Avengers Secret Wars. And so that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.